get back to spawn.
What's up?
What is up is for you to get back to spawn. We'll be with you shortly.
So, I'm recording this, and so far, no hostility. I did do a little bit of research into the IP address, and it seems to be locally hosted on a Comcast home internet connection. Thus far, that's all I've gathered. And I'm throwing up the IP address to which I was summoned. This guy. Let me switch to a display here instead of a game capture. So this is pretty much what I was told, is that he added me. I said hi. I was on my phone when this took place, so he said hello, Teddy wants to talk to you. And so this is the conversation which took place.
It's not typing.
So yeah. So I'm here. So we're gonna find out what's gonna go down between.
Proceed to
Spa. Say again?
Right, you two, please step out of spawn. Alright, follow me. You three stay behind them.
This is interesting.
I love this doctor!
Approaching red base. And keep in mind, my OBS is set to voice activated, and my Team Fortress 2 is push to talk. Oh, this looks promising. Interesting. Greetings.
Greetings, Skywalker. It's been waiting for you to see you for months now, ever since the heavy Corp thing. I'm surprised that you don't even know who we are.
I tend not to let foreign aggressors, from what I've been told, to get in the way.
I feel like it is in our way, actually.
What can I do for you?
I would like to hear about this new heavy Corp group that you're, well, somewhat rebuilding, right? For levels. Is that true?
Yes. Several of the other Heavy Corp members have expressed a desire to bring Heavy Corp back online. I was asked about probably from 30-something people to rebuild Heavy Corp due to Bubble's lacking leadership skills. So I decided, why not?
Alright. What are your intentions or goals for it?
In what capacity?
Meaning, like, if what you're bringing back from Heavy Corp or what Lord Bubbles was doing, such as raiding and such like that, trying to expand his group for more military. That was his goal.
As far as rating goes, we're taking that completely out of the equation. I have financial means to sustain dedicated servers to which we can have our own home, have friendly get-togethers, play like Capture Point or whatever the desire may be at the time.
So self-loathing kind of a thing for yourself, grabbing members and, you know, providing yourself with members on your servers. Populated.
Correct.
Okay. I was hoping that you're like one of those Mardi Grams kind of a thing for Lord Bubbles. rebels who wish to take a revenge on against the SPA, that would thing. I was hoping that from that last war we fought against Heavy Corp, victory for.
Like I said, other foreign aggressors in the past I'm not concerned with, and if your intention is to threaten me, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it won't work.
I'm not here to intentionally threaten you at all. I'm just saying that what are your goals? I'm just find out what things are. Just to make sure if you're like not being a block in our road to like, kick it off or anything like that. I just appreciate
Much
that.
to my surprise.
Because there are other members who had aggressions against us. Some in the war. So we're just making sure everything stays fine in a chill level, that you are not going to carry off what Lord Bubble is doing. Am I correct?
Correct.
Again,
a lot of
you already
things.
stated that.
A lot of things have changed in terms of ranking and leadership. So my intention is not to be hostilic toward any other servers, thus taking raiding out of the equation. Now, my members are free and welcome to join any server that they feel free to. It's a free country after all. However, it's not my problem if they get banned off of a particular server for recruitment issues, which is why we have our own server.
In particular, just in case what happens if any of them tries to go aggressive, like some
In
groups
which
like
case,
us,
discipline will follow suit with them.
meaning
It
like
will-
a kick or a ban.
for example, I have a punishment system in place. Okay, now for security reasons, I can't divulge such information, as you probably are aware yourself. Is that a lot of the things that happen with inside Heavy Core will be handled in-house first before, I guess you could say, a congressional meeting, if you will be held, and they will be handled appropriately.
Yeah, I see. All right. Oh, then. Not expecting you are actually
I'm sorry?
followers for Lord. One of those like, loyalists. Strong ones they want to carry off, like what Lupo wanted to do, carrying the aggressions for Heavy Corp as well. Well, she tried rebuilding that, but it failed. Sadly.
I
He
see.
tried one time going against us, and she wanted to like rebuild Heavy Corp and buy more members to go against us, but it died off like a couple of weeks later. He gave up.
Well,
Just saying
like
like
I
that.
said, we've, with the new leadership, okay, I hold no aggressors. Now,
That's good.
I will say this though, okay, that we are in preparation for a war, should a war happen to take place. I'm hoping it won't come to that.
A war? A war? So you're saying that you came in preparation for war, even though you say you do not wish to carry off any like aggressions here. I thought you were going to continue as a community group. There is no point of actually carrying yourself as a preparation of war, because that also like triggers other groups to come in as well. You know that, right? If you would just remain yourself as a community group, there will be no other groups to actually take on a course of the actions, because even if you said you're preparation for wars, that means you are ready to go against someone.
Much
That doesn't
like-
make sense here, even though you do not wish to carry an aggressive action, but yet, I mean, you guys as a community group, most of the, or like the entire group would just leave you alone. Why is that doesn't make sense.
Like the United States of America, which I did not vote for the guy. I'm just gonna say that out loud. I didn't vote for the guy, but
Okay, so United States, so
for
even if
example,
you get provoked,
okay,
even though you said you do not
the
wish to carry out the aggressive actions, that doesn't
the
make sense.
United States of America, okay,
So we're bringing
doesn't
United States in here.
listen. Much like the United States of America, okay, they do not wish war. However, they have an army just in case of a challenger rises up. In other words, we remain neutral, but we have an army should an aggressor take place.
So you're saying that any group can just aggressive and you think you're ready for a war then?
If you want to challenge us, I say bring it on.
Okay then, bring it on. We could do this like any time at our server then. You know, like over the time, you know what? Alright. Who here was a previous Heavy Corp member here? Why don't you step in the meeting room right now? Dart, Ben, Obi, why don't you represent yourselves? What happened in Heavy Corp during that time then?
Inactive as fuck, shitty leadership, boring.
Now, I think, Darvik, weren't you in the battle against Heavy Corp during that time? Well, actually against us before. Weren't you there?
I was a mech. I was there.
What happened? What happened? On that
We
October
lost.
battle.
It was like 9-1. Did we even get a capture? I don't remember. But
I think we might have gotten like one
we-
lucky capture, but even then, they had it played at night and I was tired as piss because we were all just staying up. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it, let's
we
go.
were-
And I left.
The team was constantly in flux as well, people leaving and joining.
Okay, so just I understand your issues with Bubble and the previous Heavy Core. Now, does the same aggression hold true with me being the new leader of Heavy Core?
Not exactly. I thought you would be a rip-off product coming from Corp that is carrying on this product, like, I don't know, such as a Mac computer or an iPhone 7. Because you're just like, you know, Dead Man's Walking kind of a product coming out of the grave. You're just carrying on his prophecy then.
While yes, Heavy Core will.
So you think you were
continue-
ready for the aggressions,
Heavy-
even though you said you would like to carry off
You
as a
interrupted
committee group with no aggressions, nor even if a group would provoke you, you don't need to actually do this at all. You could have just moved on. But like, I'm still kind of confused that, like, no aggressions, but yet prepared to be on the verge of a fight, even though, again, no groups would be bothered to even attack if just say, look, we're a community group, we don't need to do this, we could just hang out and just do that. I don't think they would be bothered at all. You could have done that, actually.
So, do we have a problem?
I mean, like, since you said, you know, a challenge, the challenge.
I
why
did not
don't I
issue the challenge.
You? Then I will issue you a challenge then. How about that? How about
Okay.
a fight at our server at 16v16? What do you say?
I'll have to speak to my members.
So 16v16, maybe in the next 2 weeks. I'll give you the next 2 weeks. How about that? I'll give you 2
For
weeks.
the
to
next 2
prepare.
weeks, we have a scrimmage going on, so that won't be possible.
Well, what time though? On a Saturday or a Friday? Sunday?
Ours is located on a Saturday.
Okay, then we'll do it by Friday then.
You're not making much sense here.
Maybe on a Friday. We'll schedule the battle on Friday then. 8 p.m. Eastern.
7 o'clock
Any CP maps
Central.
as you desire.
I will
Anytime.
speak to my
Anytime.
members, and if they agree, then yes. If not, then the answer will be no.
Oh.
Because I know you're looking for a fight, but I'm telling you, we're not interested in fighting.
Oh, okay. So even if you're provoked, well then you're not interested in fighting, but you're ready for defense though. Like, what's the purpose then? It's like you get provoked, but then you say you're ready for defense, but then if you deny it, what the hell? That's just
Alright.
defeating the purpose of then defending. That just cuts it away. Like,
Okay, so check this out. Why are you issuing a challenge? What is your goal?
Our goal? Fighting groups. It's been like that for 2 years, pal.
For what
Raiding
purpose?
servers, been like that. Well, for no reason at all, actually. It's our here. We fight. This is Team Fortress 2. Fight, we fight. It's killing. That's what we do here. And this is the game for killing, so why don't we just form a group and fight against each other? Improvise, pal. Improvise.
Alright, like I said, I'll talk to my members and see what we can work out.
I'll try and make it fair for you if it's too short.
You have to kind of admit it's a bit last minute.
I mean, I could make it, I don't know, like 5v5, 6v6, depending on how many members that would actually be joining, depending on your logistics and statistics.
My logistics and statistics are not in question here.
Okay, well, no, I'll do that anyways. But, that 3-0 fight. Anyways, let's see.
I mean, if you're looking to shut down
You
Heavy
have-
Core again, I can
I'm not here to
tell you
look
that.
down.
that
Look, Skywalker. Look, I'm not here to shut down your group. You can carry as long as you need. I don't care. It's a fight. It's a fight. Come on. Just think of it. Just a fight.
so you
is a
just
fight.
want a
Not
friendly
here to, like,
scrimmage,
fuck up your
no
group.
bets or bloodshed.
I'm not betting anything. Why would I, bet anything? If it's a bloodshed, I'm actually happy to provide a bloodshed. Hell, I could call you target practice.
You still didn't answer the question.
Like what? What question is treat
I
to ask?
asked you, what are there going to be any terms?
Well, terms, huh? Oh, no, nothing happens for your group. It should be fine. Even
Well, I
if
know
you lose or
nothing's gonna
win,
happen to my
nothing will happen.
group.
It's just a fight.
So you just want a
But
friendly
unless you wanna
scrimmage,
put in
no
any-
bets?
And if it's a bet, then... a bet, huh?
I'm
would like
asking,
to do a
are
bet
there
then.
any terms to this fight? Winner wins, loser loses, what?
Oh, yes, I guess so. Then, I guess, winner gets to carry off his, group with aggression, then the other group, stops. Kind of like a military kind of a power here, and just carries off as a normal group that doesn't have any intentions of defending or offending or anything like that, and just stay quiet kind of thing. Even though, don't you just want to have community quiet hangs out?
That's pretty much what Heavy Core's about right now, okay? Is to have fun. It's a community base, alright? Yes, we can have
But
a few
if you would,
scrimmages in case
cut off the defense thing, against other groups, appreciate that kind of a term right there. I mean, how about that? If I lose to your group, I will stop the military and just use us as a hangout group. And maybe you could take us as a partner in group, and you could take us whatever you like as you wish. Well, hang out. Partner up kind of thing. But if
Okay,
you lose,
so my wife brought in a fairly decent point. Are you fighting to fight, or are you fighting for something?
I am fighting for something. Can't
What
just
are you
get the
fighting
spoils of
for?
war. I guess to stop military power.
To stop military
Most of the
power?
groups.
You mean a dictatorship?
But,
I know that Bubble kind of led Heavy Core in a separate direction where he's been called a dictator once or twice, but I'm telling you, Heavy Core's not like that with me around. I actually get community votes, and whatever the priority vote has, okay, is what wins.
Alright. But anyways, back to the thing, terms and agreements for the war. If I lose, I stop my military power. Just use it as a normal community group then. But if you lose, you do the same. You stop your group. That, you can carry off skirmishes, like a friendly skirmishes. I'm just saying that if a group provokes you, just ignore them and just use us to stop them. We would
You
love
want to create
collab.
a ally? You want to be an ally, an alliance?
No. Just wanna
Then here's
have
a
a fun.
question, okay? Regardless of who wins and who loses, if someone challenges us, why do we have to roll over and let you take care of them? That sounds like that we're just following underneath you.
Oh, no. No. You don't need our protection. You could just like follow along and just carry out the community group. You don't need us actually. We're not here to make you tremble over us. Or tremble
No,
over
but
you.
it actually
All right.
sounds like you're trying to place yourselves on a higher pedestal than what we are.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like if there's
Then we'll
if the
scrap
neighbors.
that idea then.
So, for example, if the neighbor's dog is pooping in our backyard, okay, why can't I just shoot the dog with the BB gun and call it good? The dog will know better.
And we'll take it to another proposition then. How about this? Blue, if you stop the military powers, if any groups approach you, tell them to fuck off. Easy as that. You just carry on as a community group. You can do whatever you like on the inside, hang out or anything. If a group provokes you, you stop right there.
I believe you just said the
Tell 'em to
same
fuck
thing
off.
again.
Like, what are the things there to do for you to stop having this kind of a defense?
You want us to
Just carry on as a
demilitarize.
community.
Is that my understanding of what you're trying to say?
Well, yes, demilitarized.
Why do we
You
need
can
a
have the ranks and
DNZ?
such. Just to make sure to cut off any aggressions or any groups or any members that have any ideas to, you know, in the future, if anything happens, could involve us in it. Just to make sure, taking security precautions.
Well, like I said, Heavy Corps is a democracy. Regardless of your time frame, I will speak to my members about it and see what the higher vote is.
Alright, well then. You guys have 2 weeks, but you can just answer in the next day or so. If you do, either way, even if you guys accept the war, will you accept these terms and conditions?
Maybe. Like I said, regardless of your time frame, I will speak to my members until I have a unanimous vote. Because that's how I run things. Everybody agrees on something, or we don't get anything. And
So do they all have to agree, though?
I've ran previous communities for almost 8 years successfully that way.
Yeah, that's... I'm impressed with it. Just, yo. Oh, God, dude. That's actually pretty impressive. 8 years. Yeah, community groups. Being led by you, making votes, and hosting servers, yeah.
We
I
good?
guess that's impressive. But, that's it. I guess that'll be alright. You can also answer in the next day or so, but you do have 2 weeks. Before the battle starts.
So you are issuing a challenge.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I has been
Alright.
issuing challenges the entire time.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just
Because I got 2 words for
like
you.
from what you
You're
got?
on.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, if I would be pleased, why don't you, Darek? What was the score between the real SBA and Heavy Corp back then?
3 sets of 3 captures. It was at 9-1.
3-0. And what happened to the reinforcements? Didn't you guys have over 100 members that were just stacking up? But
Yeah. But yeah,
No
they
reinforcement
were
came.
joining and they were leaving. The team was just constantly in flux.
And what about a person named Wolfenheisen or something? Wasn't he leading that battle too? And
So, I don't remember too well.
thank you first.
Regardless of what the score is
Countless
back
battles
then,
from multiple groups. We'll just.
regardless of what the score was back then, we're under they're under
You
new
think your
leadership.
group can top it off?
I know we can.
Alright. I wish you good luck then. You will need it.
I won't need luck.
Anyways. The other 50. Anyways, why don't you, escorters, take them back to their farewell. So, carry them off. You can answer in the next day or so, but you will have 2 weeks until the battle will start at our server. We will provide a different password and IP this time.
I think Heavy Corp
If
will
your
provide
men
the
are out.
will provide the server. It'll be on a dedicated box.
We have
What do you mean by
taken
that?
the enemy intelligence.
Not on our soil, on our grounds.
You're in Heavy Corp's turf,
We have
buddy.
caught the enemy intelligence.
Our server.
Alright, then we'll put an offensive on there then.
You challenged us. You're in our backyard. You're in our court. Our server.
By the way, let's just hope you don't use any admin powers or any cheats. Or manage.
You don't have to worry
Sounds
about that. CT, my
Really?
former community, will provide a neutral ground
An
for
honest
us.
community, the best community.
CTS Gaming will provide a neutral ground for us.
Alright. For rounds, then we'll... So 16v16, right?
Correct.
Alright. There will be no pauses if any member leave. Remember that. I don't know. Any only control... unrev. Whatever. Anyways.
The enemy intelligence was returned.
We'll
to
see
the
to it then on your server then. I'll agree to that. This will be on the eastern coast of the server.
The
True.
server is located in Dallas, Texas.
That sounds fine to me then. Anyways, to be paid 2 weeks until Friday then at 8 p.m. Eastern.
7 Central. You got it.
Let's see. What else?
Let's get out of here.
I'm pretty sure spawn camping is allowed then. Spawn camping. Can we allow that? Since it's a control point now, I don't think that.
That's fine.
Control point map though. I don't know what to decide on. Maybe Badlands or Cold Front or Process.
We shall see. In due time.
Alright. Again, 2 weeks till the battle then. But you can enter anytime, any day.
Okie dokie.
Anyways, escort, take them.
Please follow me.
I love this doctor! Thank you, doctor!
I am going the wrong way.
Oh yeah. By the way, random crits are gonna be on there, right?
Correct.
Or no random crit. Random crits, okay. No RTDs, right? Just normal vanilla.
It's gonna
battle.
be stock. Just stock. No source mod, no meta mod, just stock.
How many rounds do you prefer? 3 rounds? Up to 3, up to 4, up to 5, up to 9, up to 10?
You can kill that barrel, please. I can't hear him.
Would you like to carry off the rounds like up to 3, up to 4? Best what? 9, 10, 15, 20?
3 rounds should be sufficient.
Five would work, but I'm okay with 3.
If you want to do 5, we can do 5.
Sure.
Forgotten.
We'll push up to 5.
Forgotten. Stand down, please.
Thank you, Doctor!
Comments, questions, or concerns?
I think I got nothing. All I said is just, good luck.
Good luck to you.
See you on the battlefield.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
Yeah, you serve it now.
There you have it. See you guys in a little bit.